Why hello, YouTube! It has been a while. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to open these videos. I think I got the whole poof thing down when it comes to ending them. I'm still trying to think of a quirky way of how to open these. Anyways, I recently had a chance to watch BUBZ Beauty's Guilty Tag Confessions video. BUBZ, if you're watching this, I love you. I want to be your friend. Please, please, please. I've also seen Miles J and April Athena 7 as well. And I was like, why not? I wasn't planning on doing more of this personal kind of tag fillery video, but I think it's about time. Y'all should get to know a little bit more about the person behind the camera. And what better way to get to know me than by getting to hear some of the terrible things I've done in my life. Shall we begin? Yes. Yes, we shall. What is your guilty pleasure? Recently, it's been Ariana Grande's song, Problem.
Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulder. I should be wiser and realize that I'm gone.
I don't know, every time this song goes on the radio, it makes me want to take off all of my clothes and jump into an ice cold pool. The reason it's guilty pleasure is I'm not too big on pop culture these days, and Ariana Grande is kind of like that tween idol, but this song it's my jam. Share something you did a long time ago that you're still ashamed of. Okay. So back in middle school, I had a cooking class, and we were divided up into groups. There was this one chola in my group who was always so rude and loud and very obnoxious. I really did not like her. She would wear this thick-ass line of eyeliner, and I'm just like, honey, you're in 7th grade. You don't need to be wearing makeup. And if you are wearing makeup, do it right, ho. So one day we were making the heavenly of heavenliest desserts, cupcakes. When we were finished making all of the cupcakes, we divided an equal amount to everyone in the group. The chola goes off to the restroom, and while no one was looking, I went over to her corner of the table, and I smushed all of her cupcakes. When she came back, she looked very visibly distraught. I was like, oh snap, this wasn't the reaction I was hoping for. It turns out that those cupcakes were actually meant for her sick grandmother in the hospital. I felt so bad, but I never confessed to her just because cholas have cholo friends. I was not about to get my ass beat. And the reason why I bring up this particular story is because I actually saw her recently. She came in to eat at the restaurant that I work at, and of course she didn't recognize me or anything, but I definitely recognized her. Bitch was still wearing her eyeliner the same way she was in 7th grade. Share one bad habit that you have. Oh. So for anyone who knows me will definitely probably know the answer to this question. I am unfortunately a disgusting slob. This here is actually not my room. This is my dad's room, and the reason I film in my dad's room is because I don't have any natural lighting source in my room, so I can't really film good quality-ish looking videos there. Maybe I'll do a room tour one of these days when I actually decide to clean it. Now I'm the kind of guy who leaves drawers open, leaves like dinner plates from the week before on the desk, throwing mold, moss, decay, and destruction. I wish the gay stereotype of cleanliness applied to me. Unfortunately, God did not bless me with such. Reveal one lie you've told, big or small.
Oh my gosh, your baby is so cute. Oh my gosh, yes, I do think your hair looks nice today.
If I say, oh my gosh, in any way similar to what you've just seen, it's probably that I'm lying to you. What is one silly thing you've got upset or angry over? So usually I don't get upset over little things. I'm typically a very patient person, but one thing that really gets underneath my skin is when someone touches my face in any way. I'm very skin conscious, and I don't like any dirt or oil on my face because I break out very easily. When the person who cuts my hair like maybe accidentally scrapes or like nudges against my skin when they're cutting my hair, or when I see old relatives who like cut my face when they see me, like all of those things make me boil with rage. And I really, really don't like it. So if you ever meet me in person, don't touch my face, please, please. Something you're really bad at. Where do I begin? I think I'm a very clumsy and very careless person. Like, I don't mean to be, but it's just, for some reason, I tend not to notice things that are happening around me. This especially is very detrimental since I work part-time at a restaurant. Things have happened. One day I was working as a host at the restaurant and I needed to grab a chair for a larger table. The table adjacent from it, I quickly grabbed the chair without asking the table that I took the chair. Just as I was taking the chair out, the lady who was sitting on the chair next to the chair that I was taking out got up to sit on the chair that I was pulling out, and she landed flat on her ass. She screamed so loud that everyone in the restaurant turned to my direction and gave me death glares. The lady was pretty pissed, and she apparently even just had like butt or hip surgery or something. Oh, she was really mad. I was really sorry. I didn't mean it. That's what I mean when I'm very careless and I don't really pay attention. It's something I need to work on before I kill somebody. Share something you preach but never do. Probably anytime I'm giving advice on being an independent, strong black woman. That's probably the advice I never take myself, because I think it's because I'm trying to be more of an independent, strong person. I tend to get a little bit more involved when I'm giving people advice about how to be your own person in life. You don't need anybody. Have you ever stolen before? If so, what? So you know how when you grow up with Asian parents and they always make themselves seem a lot more poor than they actually are? Those are my parents. For whatever reason, I was too scared at one point to ask my parents to buy me a ruler. And I needed this ruler for a class project. While at a Michael's, I was shopping with my mom. How they sell rulers in like a huge pack at Michael's. They would never just sell individual rulers, they would sell them in like a pack of 20. And I'm just like, why do you need a pack of 20 rulers? And you know how Michael's, they make it very easy for you to take something, like they'll be in resealable bags or something. So I just like opened the bag, took a ruler, and ran for dear life. One of the first things I ever stole was a ruler. Sorry, I wasn't really grander than that. Reveal one act of revenge. You guys might really judge me for this because this involves animal abuse. So, my father and I have taken in this stray cat named Edward/Mimi. The reason for that is we actually don't know the gender of the cat. We haven't gotten really close enough to check what gender he or she is. He calls her Mimi because he's weird, and I call him Edward. We have a dog named Bella, and I thought it would be cute to have, you know, Bella and Edward. Sadly, they really hate each other's guts. So one day I was letting Bella to go out to the lawn to do her business, and Edward comes in and starts bothering the poor dog. And I was like, oh hell no. So I come up to Edward and I did the worst possible thing you could do to a stray animal. And I was like, Edward, you need to stop. And the little bitch scratches me. The little bitch scratches me. I still have the scar to prove it. Like, look. This has been here for 2 months now, and I don't think it's going away. In the moment, I didn't realize what was going on. Like, I immediately ran back into the house and let my hand sit under the faucet. But in my head, I was still kind of under shock. In the moment of my undying rage, I take a glass of water, run back out into the yard, creep up behind Edward, and I dump the entire glass of water onto the cat. You know, I realize how petty this sounds. The fact that it's an animal who doesn't know any better should say something about who I am. Yeah, I have problems. I'm sorry. To this day, we haven't really seen eye to eye. The cat and I kind of ignore each other, and yeah, animal control. Don't arrest me. Name somebody you used to envy. Definitely my younger sister. Growing up, I was a very introverted and shy child, and I didn't have a lot of self-confidence, and my sister was kind of always out there, and she was very bright and very popular among her classmates. It was something I was very jealous of because I couldn't find myself to open myself up to others as she did. Not to mention, that little hoe bag was also an athlete scholar, a captain of her volleyball team, a captain of her basketball team. She did very well in school, and I just kind of trickled behind in her very large, voluptuous shadow. And you know, growing up now, I'm just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I was born with looks. And to be honest, I still kind of envy her. Now she's off in college, going crazy, having the time of her life, and not having to stay home and deal with problems in this house. She's a lucky bitch. Shout out to my sister. Name a mischievous thing you did in your childhood. My mother, bless her soul, was very scared of snakes. She had this very irrational fear that she was never safe from a random snake attack. I used this to my advantage. I remember one specific time when we were shopping at like a TJ Maxx or a Ross. So they had these giant stuffed python toys. Grabbed one of them, wrapped it around my neck, and like brought it right behind her. She was kind of oblivious to everything, and she was just shopping, and she had just had a whole bunch of clothes in her arm. I was like, Mommy, Mommy, turn around. When she saw the python, she screamed so loud, and she tossed all her clothes into the air. And a lot of the employees came running into our direction, and they were asking like her if someone had hurt her, or if she was okay, and if she needed help. They were probably thinking she needed mental help. I love my mom. Yeah, I was a bit of a prankster as a kid. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my first tag video, and I think I'm supposed to tag people. Unfortunately, since I'm just starting out here on YouTube, I don't really have YouTube friends. Aww. Everyone who's watching, let me know what your guilty pleasure is in the comments below, or make a video, because I'm tagging you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys soon. Bye.